My name is Mike Keys. I'm a professional muskie fisherman and a TV host of Keys Outdoors for the past 16 years. You know, what brought me to Skeeter was, well, many things, but I've been in this industry, like I said, for 16 years, and being able to work with a company that listens to muskie fishermen is really important to me. And when they came out with the MX series, I'll tell you what, they hit it right on the head. And what appeals to me so much about this boat is, one, it sits very low to the water. You know, I tell people all the time, when you're out there on the market looking for a boat, especially for muskie fishing because of the figure 8, is see how that boat that you're gonna buy sits in the water. And if you really pay attention, a lot of the boats that are out there sit really in the back end of the boat. They sit lower than the front of the boat. And when you've got that bow sticking up higher, it really makes it more difficult for figure 8ing, which is so important and such a key element to the success of muskie fishing. And that really appealed to me. If you look at this boat sitting out and looking at it on the water, it sits virtually flat from front to back. That means two things. One, it doesn't catch wind. And that's really important for me because with muskie fishing, it's all about working and being very meticulous when it comes to working the structure. And when you're not fighting the wind or fighting the wind less, it gives you more of an ability to stay on structure and really fish that structure the way it needs to be fished. I'll tell you what, this boat is really incredible for boat control. A lot of the boats out there don't have that deep biting keel, and this boat does. The React keel on this boat, which is exclusive to Skeeter, really bites in the water and really holds you in place and really allows you to pinpoint accuracy on how you maneuver your boat to get those casts in those spots where the muskies are laying. One of the biggest issues in 16 years of me muskie fishing was the long rods that we use. We're using 9-foot, 8-6, 8-foot rods, and the storage of those rods was really never available in any other boat that I've been in. But the Skeeter, I'll tell you what, it's crazy. In fact, right now I have 2 trolling rods in my center rod locker. They're 9-foot rods. I'm able to carry, again, all of my tools with me out on the water. I've got all my trolling rods in here and all of my casting rods, which is super important to have that luxury of saying, listen, the casting bite isn't happening. We're gonna get on the troll bite now, and to have all of that gear right here in the boat with you is so important. And one of the things that really stood out for me with that 200 was the ability, because of our trolling capabilities with this motor. If you notice, I don't run a kicker. That's just extra weight that I don't want to have to carry. And more importantly, when I kick this thing in, I'm trolling at about 2.5 to 2.7, which is plenty. I mean, my saying is 2.8 is great for trolling muskies. And this motor, the Yamaha 200 4-stroke, allows me to get by without having that added cost of buying a kicker, and still allowing me to be able to troll down to that 2.5 miles an hour needed for muskie fishing. Another thing is stability. And what I mean by that, the way that we're filming, we're fishing usually 3 guys on one side of the boat. We have all of our cameras set up on the other side. And when you get 3 big guys on one side of the boat, you get a lot of the tilt. This boat is incredible. With the large beam on it, that's really important when you're in rollers. You feel so much more secure, so much more stable on the water. And that's what I love about the Skeeter MX series.